Welcome to the American Pulse. Today, we take you inside the shadows of power where hidden forces shape the course of a nation. As the sun sets over the Capitol dome and the flag ripples against a storm-filled sky, a story unfolds that few dare to tell. This is the hidden U.S. crisis, the one that quietly rewrites the rules of democracy, wealth, and truth while millions go about their lives unaware. You're about to hear not just headlines, but the undercurrents that drive them, the patterns that reveal why things keep getting worse and who benefits from the chaos. This is not a conspiracy, it is reality cloaked in polite speeches and press releases, and tonight we pull that cloak away. For decades, Americans have been told to trust institutions, to believe that leaders act in their interest. Yet behind closed doors, decisions are made that erode stability, concentrate power, and deepen division. Money flows like an invisible river through lobbying firms, think tanks, and campaign coffers, shaping policies before they ever reach the floor of Congress. Ordinary families feel the squeeze in rising prices, stagnant wages, and communities left behind, but the official story blames everything except the system itself. The hidden crisis is not one event. It is a slow-burning fire of inequality, privatization, and polarization fed by those who profit from division. Think about the headlines you see every day. Political violence on the rise, schools underfunded, infrastructure crumbling, and a public so divided it can barely agree on basic facts. These are not isolated problems. They are symptoms of a deeper sickness, one that thrives when citizens lose faith and stop paying attention. When anger replaces dialogue, when fear replaces empathy, it becomes easier for powerful interests to act without scrutiny. The chaos you see is not an accident, it is a strategy, and it works because we are distracted by surface stories while the real deals are made out of sight. But here's the truth they're not telling you. History shows that hidden crises only remain hidden until ordinary people connect the dots. When information spreads, when people refuse to be divided, the strategy collapses. That is why independent voices, investigative journalism, and citizens who ask hard questions are so important. You are not powerless. You can demand transparency, support real reporting, and share what you learn with others. The more light we shine, the less room there is for shadows. As you listen to this, imagine not just Washington, but your own community. Ask yourself who benefits from confusion, from endless outrage cycles, from the feeling that nothing can change. Ask who funds the messages that flood your feeds. Ask why critical issues get less coverage than sensational distractions. The answers will not be comfortable, but they will be liberating, because they reveal the levers of power and how they can be moved. This is the essence of democracy, not blind trust, but informed action. The American Pulse exists for this reason: to give you context, to connect the dots, to expose the hidden forces shaping our future. We dig beyond the press releases and sound bites to show you the full picture. We believe knowledge is power, and power shared among informed citizens can change everything. Each episode, each report, is a step toward a more honest conversation about what is happening and why it matters. Right now, you are part of that change simply by being here, listening, and thinking critically. But don't stop here. Take this knowledge into your conversations, your communities, your online spaces. Ask better questions. Support voices that reveal rather than conceal. Share this message with those you care about, because silence is the oxygen of corruption and truth is the antidote. You've heard the headlines. You've felt the effects. Now you know there's more to the story. The hidden U.S. crisis is not invincible, it's invisible. And together, by seeing it clearly, we can confront it. The American Pulse will continue to bring you these truths, but we need you to be part of the movement. Subscribe now, hit the notification bell, and share this video so that more eyes can see what's really going on behind the curtain. Stand with us, because your awareness is the first step toward accountability, and your voice is the heartbeat of a stronger, more transparent democracy. The crisis to exploring the solutions they don't want you to know. Across America and beyond, ordinary citizens, journalists, and communities are breaking the silence. Whistleblowers are risking everything to expose corruption. Local movements are holding leaders accountable. New economic ideas are challenging the status quo. Change is not just possible, it's already happening. You just don't hear about it because it threatens the powerful. Look at how communities are creating new ways to support each other when old systems fail. Look at how independent media is exposing stories that mainstream outlets ignore. Look at how workers are organizing, how young people are demanding accountability, how technology is giving a voice to those who were once silent. These are not small acts. These are signs of a deeper shift. A shift from helplessness to action. A shift from silence to power. Here's what you can do. Stay informed, share what you learn, support independent voices, ask questions, and never settle for easy answers. The powerful count on you tuning out. They count on you feeling helpless. They count on you believing nothing can change. But history shows that when people wake up, connect, and demand accountability, change happens. The hidden crisis becomes a turning point instead of a trap. We're not just telling stories here. We're building awareness. And awareness builds movements. Movements change history. This is bigger than a single election, a single headline, or a single scandal. This is about reclaiming your right to know, your right to speak, and your right to shape the future. Stay with us. Subscribe now to the American Pulse, share this video, and join thousands of others who refuse to be kept in the dark. Because when knowledge is power, staying informed isn't just a choice, it's a necessity. Together we can expose the hidden, see the invisible, and reclaim the promise of a government of, by, and for the people. This is the American Pulse, your window into the truth, your guide to what's really happening, and your invitation to be part of something bigger than yourself. Let's do this together.